On today's show, Scott will do something like this. Just like that.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Verkinnes. All the news you're about to hear is true, as far as you know.
The Monolith mystery deepens as a third oddity pops up in California, according to NPR. Sir?
Third?
Yeah.
What does monolith mean? Monolith?
Aluminum?
Sure.
Well, we know the Utah one went up. We know the one out in Romania went up.
So wouldn't these be trioliths now?
Well, I think I think they're squares. In any case, well, they're kind of squarular tubes. In any case, what?
What is the tube round?
Anyway, there's one up in Atascadero.
You should have paid better attention in math class.
So, unlike its Utah sibling, the Atascadero obelisk is not attached to the ground and could be knocked over with a firm push, according to the Atascadero News.
So it's just standing there?
It's just standing there in the sunlight, gleaming. I just wanted you to know there's a third monolith, and so that means there's more than two of them. Unless we count the one in Germany that was phallus-shaped, that fell down and then was erected again. Tone?
It seems wrong, but it sounds like something out of a very cheesy Hollywood action film. Actually, it sounds more like something that might come from a Hong Kong action film.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Crotch Kung Fu is actually a real martial art.
As a seventh degree black belt. Yeah.
All right.
This is an offshoot of the old iron shirt thing that came out during the Boxer Rebellion. And I can only tell you this because I've been in martial arts for, 50 years. I'm a seventh degree black belt. And well, at least they say it's real.
Yeah.
Continue.
No one cares. There are many iron disciplines within the larger martial art of Kung Fu. There is Iron Fist,
yes,
which also was a reasonably cheesy Marvel show on Netflix. Iron Head, which I believe, didn't he play football? Iron Throat, don't want to know, and others.
Mm-hmm.
What they all have in common is that they trained their body namesake part to withstand tremendous impacts and possess truly awesome power.
Yep.
They can punch through steel plates and crush piles of bricks to dust with their foreheads. As you may have guessed, the Iron Crotch Masters have honed their...
the idea of honing
areas.
one's crotch seems a little odd because I think a blade is involved there, or at least an abrasive.
They have honed their intimate areas into impenetrable bulwarks of might.
Is that exactly what we're looking for? I mean,
how they do this, let me give you an example of an exercise. Nope, can't. Let me go with this. Let me just tell you, it involves, shall we say, a 90-pound log capped with a steel plate that is pretty much just dropped on you in a certain area.
Yep.
I'll wait. Everyone wins. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Done?
Sort of.
You might understand the masters of the Iron Crotch have great power. However, the practice is suffering from a lack of willing new students.
Yep.
And if something isn't done soon, the martial arts discipline, much like a guy wandering outside naked in the snow, is in danger of disappearing completely.
So the first time I ran across this...
Please tell me it's not a body part story.
Minimally. There is I saw the video, and there was a fourth degree black belt that was working under me. And I saw the video, and it shows a guy wearing kind of a long jacket that came down to his knees. And out from the bottom of the jacket was a chain. And at the bottom of the chain was like 50 pounds in weights.
Yep.
And
that's another of the exercises.
I sent this off to him, and I said, what do you think? Should we start? And he said, first, you first. And second, hell no.
Yeah, I'd have just skipped right to number 2.
So some of the worst Christmas gifts people have received ever. Now, this is from Bored Panda via College Humor. They collected some of College Humor's stuff from days gone by. One, I had left some video games in my mom's room. She found them and assumed my dad had bought them as Christmas gifts for me. So for Christmas, I got my own games.
That's pretty good.
It was a shirt that had, "I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll take a look anyway," written on it. It was from my stepdad's mom. She knows.
What?
Yes, my stepdad's mom. She knows I want to be a doctor and her English is no bueno. I found it hilarious, so once we translated it to her and she almost cried from embarrassment, I proudly wore it for the rest of the day.
I'll bet.
And finally, my worst Christmas gift was a gift card to a lingerie store for my grandma. Screwed up part wasn't the gift itself, but the fact that she made my poor 19-year-old brother go in and buy it. As he tells the conversation, it went something like this. "Cashier, shopping for your girlfriend? Brother? No, my sister. Well, my grandma."
You can't win there.
No, you just shut up and stop digging.
Stop talking.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.